But on the dream thing, I find it so amazing that when the intentionality to dream becomes reality, like I'm right now, I'm going to work towards my dream. How things in the world begin to align, and things begin to happen, right? That are unforeseen, that you can't see, to make everything okay.
Right.
And that's people's biggest fears. Like, am I going to be okay? Am I going to have enough money? Am I going to be able to this, when they start working towards their dream, right? And I find it's fascinating how much I believe that the universe, right, conspires to allow people's dreams to come true, but most people never truly move in the direction of a dream. Thinking about a dream does nothing.
Right.
And that's the misnomer of like that Secret, right? The movie, The Secret. If you guys have,
Yes.
that's the part of The Secret that I think is really weak, is that like thinking about it doesn't do shit, in my opinion. Right. But the movement towards it, right? The actual action behind it, things start to align. And every time there's something that you put into, like if this is the dream and you have 6 other cups, and each of these cups are slightly in the way towards the dream, the removal of each of those cups that stand in the way of the dream,
it's scary,
allows the dream to be real.
But it's scary in some ways.
But sometimes you depend on those cups.
Yes.
That's the challenge, like the stable income, right?
Yes.
That's one of the hardest ones for a lot of people in their 40s, 50s, even 60s. It's like, I have a stable income, but I have this dream. Mm-hmm. But you can't achieve the dream unless you let go of the crutch.
Yes.
And it's difficult, because I'm not saying it's easy even for a second.
No.
It's selfish of me to say everybody can, because I did it in my 20s when I didn't have kids, and like, what was I really going to lose?
Right.
And so for people that have something to lose, it's a lot harder. Even for you guys, there would have been a lot less to lose than someone, when their kids are still in their house and different things. You might have lost your retirement, which would have been horrible.
Right.
But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
It is. It is.
I think once you retire, if you can make your life simpler. So when we sold our house and sold all of our stuff, everything, it was really a big load off of our.
Well, it was easier for you to get rid of things than it was me.
It's just material stuff,
It's just stuff, and it is just stuff. Once you figure out it's just stuff, it really doesn't, even though you may have collected it all those years, you worked hard for it. At the end of the day, nobody wanted it. I mean, we donated most of it, sold some of it, but that was an obstacle, as you were talking, that was in my way. And once I got past that was it was easy.
I mean, getting rid of stuff should be something people do every year of their life anyways. Just tax-wise, financially, you should be getting rid of stuff every year.
Right.
But a lot of people don't understand tax code in that way. But donations is a good.
Oh, it's a big
really
thing.
Good thing.
Yeah. So that and that was very freeing. We didn't have all that stuff that we had to deal with.
You also didn't have a monthly cost.
Right.
When you get rid of a lot of things in your life, you get rid of a lot of the monthly nut, which is the balance of freedom, right? Is when you can cover the nut indefinitely, then you're free.
Right.
Right.
And that's nobody teaches that in school. Like
no.
here's the mathematical equation. You go get a job, you get a nicer apartment. You go get a better job, you get a nicer car. You go get a better job, you get a house. Get another better job, you get a nicer house. Nobody teaches the equation that you need to understand when it comes to finances. I actually heard Shaq give one the other day, and he was talking about, he was talking to some different mentors between rich and wealthy and different things, and people that were telling him, we'll save 10%, right? And then he was talking to some people that, that were rich, and he was like, we'll save 25%, right? And he was talking about, and forgive me if someone's out there listening and I screw this up, but he was like, say you put 75% into production, right? That 75% of your income goes into making more income, into producing more wealth. And then you take the 25% and you do whatever the hell you want with it, right? And the rest of the world be damned. Granted, he's dealing in a different financial stratosphere than other people, but I'm thinking to myself, like, man, if I was like in my 20s and I started putting 75% towards income that money producing more income for me. I mean, I might have lived kind of a poverty lifestyle for a little while, but the way it would have started to accelerate would have been, I mean, I can't imagine 30 years ago what the difference of life is.
Right.
My kids invest.
Mm-hmm.
They're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Micah and Antonio bring me money and say, Dad, I'm investing this so you can give me back more money. That's how they see it. Or Micah will bring me money and he'll be like, Dad, go buy us a house. I don't know where they find money. Like on the ground, in stores, little kids, they find money all the time. It's interesting.
They're closest to the ground. They see
it. They see it. Their eyes are better too.
Yeah.